The games are a go. So tonight we are going to have a conversation about whether that's the right move to keep the games going. Joining us live from Tokyo is our very own Raj Mathai. Now, Raj knows firsthand all the precautions being taken to keep everyone safe. Also with us is Dr. Peter Chin Hong, our infectious disease expert from UCSF. Raj, nice to see you. Good to have you with us.
Good to see you, Jessica. It's been interesting here in Tokyo, to say the least. You're watching it from the United States, and we are here. We got here about a week ago, so we're just taking it all in.
Yeah, so, Raj, let's talk about these athletes that have tested positive. 5 so far and counting for Team USA. So my question to you is, the athletes have to be super focused during these games. How are these positive, tests creating stress for them? What's the vibe, or are they just saying, I'm just going to keep moving forward?
No, I think they're really stressed out. In fact, we talked about the beach volleyball player, Taylor Crabb. We spoke to his brother, who said, he's a little ticked off because the athletes feel fine, but we go through so much testing that it's frustrating. I think they're here in Tokyo. They've all told me that they're just waiting, because if they have a positive test, they're out. So they have that built into their mind that this could be a possibility where they work for years, but it could be dashed because of that positive test.
And so what's the general vibe there now in the Olympic Village and all around Tokyo with these cases rising?
Oh, it's strange. There's more than 11,000 Olympians that are going to be here. Those numbers are going to continue to go up. That's just the numbers game of it all. But just being here in Tokyo, first of all, it's just stunningly beautiful. Look behind me. This is the Tokyo Bay, the Rainbow Bridge in the background. The skyline is gorgeous. What gets me about this city, and Jessica, we learn about the city in school books and through our friends that have traveled here, but when you're here, 37 million people. It's the largest metropolitan area in the world, bigger than Shanghai, bigger than Mumbai, bigger than New York City, and yet it is spotless, it is clean. They were supposed to have a great celebration here, but it's not happening. So we are here just kind of an outside looking in, because we can't interact with the Japanese people. We've talked about the journalists, we've talked about the Olympians and the Olympic officials about should we proceed with these games. We actually spoke with some of the people who live here in Tokyo. Take a listen.
Not too many people be vaccinated in Tokyo, in Japan, and so many people still be infected every day, and they just worry about this situation. And my family as well, they worry about me in the Tokyo.
If you think about the Olympic, it's for athletes, initially, primarily. So, I hope, they can do what they do best.
Japanese governments as well, I think they just want to hold this competition or like in this event, because they're still losing money. If we put this to the next year, they're gonna lose more money. So I think they'd better finish this as soon as possible.
And that's a general feeling here. Let's just get this over with, but we should have it, according to so many people in Tokyo, because there's so much money on the line. They don't want to lose even more billions of dollars in terms of the Japanese economy, Jessica.
Yeah, and you can't go out and spend any money here or any of the NBC dollars because you're in quarantine. What is that like, and how does that quarantine compare to what the athletes are going through?
It's similar. In fact, every morning I start my day in the hotel room. We take a spit test. We register that COVID test. Then we get our phones out. They are tracking us, our movement. We cannot leave this NBC hotel. We can't really get out of this balcony here. We can go to the venues. We can deal with the athletes, but that's it. Essentially, they're putting us in 3 bubbles. They keep us in the athletes bubble, they're in one bubble, the journalists and support staff is in a second bubble, and the regular Tokyo citizens are in a third bubble. We are all separated. That's for the first 14 days. So I'm in the midst of my mandatory 14-day quarantine. It's bizarre because I want to get out here and experience the culture. Can't do that until August 1st is when my quarantine ends.
Which is so different than every other Olympic that you've ever covered. Let's bring in Dr. Peter Chin Hong now. Dr. Peter, are these precautions that Raj and the athletes are going through, is that enough to keep COVID at bay, or do you anticipate seeing a lot more positives?
Well, Jess, I'm very worried. I think there will be more positives, like Raj said. No bubble is a bubble. It's not the bubble like we know about the NBA bubble, where it was a true bubble and impervious to the outside world. The Tokyo Olympics bubble is not impervious. There are actually a lot of holes in it. There are people that come back and to and from the community to support the athletes, the staff, the custodial workers, the food service employees, they're not necessarily in an isolated bubble. And, I think there'll be more disruptions that we'll see to come.
So it is heartbreaking to see 5 members of Team USA already test positive. Is it that you think that those athletes were already COVID positive en route there, that they got it there, or that they got it at the Village?
I think it's different strokes, but at this early stage, many people who are turning positive probably had a false negative at the time when they left, because they have to have had 2 negative tests before they even get en route to Tokyo. So we know that there are limits to testing. Probably about the first 4 days after exposure, you're going to have a false negative before you turn positive. So those early athletes probably were exposed en route or back home. Then we'll probably see more positives, and these positives would be during training or from the community in Tokyo.
Do you fear that this could become a super spreader event?
I do, mainly because, again, just on the route out of Tokyo back home, again, given the limits of testing, if you were exposed in the airport, or on the bus, on the transportation going to the airport, you're going to then turn positive after you got home. You're probably going to potentially expose a lot of people, en route to getting home, including your fellow athletes and trainers. So potentially, not just a local.
All right, let's bring in Raj real quick again. Raj,
as well.
Yeah, Raj, let me close this up with you. The Olympics, you've been to so many. I've been to one. Usually it's fun, exciting. Rio was a party. This has been dubbed the no fun games. It just seems like it isn't the regular game that we're used to, with all the pomp and circumstance and the excitement.
We have to manage our expectations. We know that right now. Opening ceremony is Friday. We know it's not going to be that. The magic of the Olympics, and you experienced it, Jessica, as well, whether it's Athens, whether it's London, whether it's Salt Lake City, Rio, the magic of the games is the global community coming together and having fun. We're not going to see that here, but there will be some magical moments, we hope and we believe, from the athletes themselves. But we just have to manage our expectations. It's a different type of Olympics. But you know what we've been through in the last couple of years, we know how all of our lives have changed, and that impacts right here in Tokyo as well.
Really par for the course at this point. All right, thank you, gentlemen.